Hello guys, welcome back to our videos. And yes, we've been MIA for at least 2 weeks. I lost
What?
track. MIA, like
The freak is that?
like disappear, like 2 weeks, no video, no.
Who
once
says
a week.
MIA?
Okay, AFK, whatever they say, ghost mode, whatever. Yeah, so we're back. We're sorry about that. I lack of brain cells that whole week. I just forgot about the channel for a moment, but I'm now back to it. So this video we're reacting is called "Inside the Hateful of a Lonely World for Incels Males." All right, let's get into it right now.
The hidden online world of incels.
I have not interacted with a female that is not related to me in over 3 years.
They're mostly young men, usually virgins, who can't find a romantic or sexual partner.
I must become more attractive. It's my last chance.
But on the extreme end, some incels are becoming more menacing,
There was quite a few women that I did want to break their nose so they would be ugly.
where staunch incels blame women and attractive men for the reason why they're not in a relationship.
Around 60 terror attacks that can be linked to incel actors.
We wanted to know who these incels were, what they believed in, and just how extreme it could get. In this two-part investigation, we gain access to a world that is usually closed off, especially to women. Before we start this story, we want to let you know that it contains violent and distressing content, including references to sexual violence and racist slurs.
Why would you get banned on the video?
Incels
The
who
heck?
I've been chatting to online for about a month now. They usually chat to each other in forums and in servers, but today they're meeting up. And they're letting us join. One of them, who we'll call Tom, is well known in the community for building a server, which is kind of like an online chat room. He's agreed to meet us first at a hotel.
There is most likely not a single female on the planet that would be willing to date me.
How do you define what an incel is?
An incel is someone who is unable to get into a romantic relationship.
He's nervous to be on camera and has brought a mask with him to protect his identity.
Being an incel has become quite sensationalist. I am worried that openly identifying as such in public might affect job prospects.
What do you think when you see a woman on the street?
I don't feel like I live in the same society as her. And I think that every woman who encounters me on the street is inherently disgusted by me. I'm physically unattractive, I'm visibly autistic, and I have no experience speaking to females.
Tom casually browsed forums a few years ago in high school. Now he feels so connected to the incel philosophy that he built his own chat room.
Sometimes incels can say some edgy statements.
Can you give examples?
An edgy statement would be something like, I hate all women, all women, every woman is evil. Sometimes a small minority views.
Okay, guys, I had this situation a year ago before I went to find the Lord, and I did had that thought. He was right. I said, emos evil, all women are hateful, all emos are this, that, and okay, look, we're in this society now that most men are single because look, they're single because the women are deluded now, and they want you know what they want, those stupid deluded men, the high top man, the six figures, the red pill trash movement. And I kind of feel bad for these guys because they don't have the experience of like a female say, oh, a female say, no, you're ugly, like the attraction part, because social media, this is the number one, social media ruins people's lives. Definitely the women, when they view a man now, and when they see this man like in person, they say this guy's alien or something, like he's not human. Like they don't treat people on respect. That's disgusting. Because I've realized people back then, people didn't had that view of like, oh, like, because it was different back then. It was not like online. You see everything, and everyone's watching that. And this guy is pretty deluded because he thinks a woman can make someone happy. And also the ones these guys, what they number one thing, what they want, right? Is sex, right? That's all they want because they're desperate, because they never have like relationship experiences, or like even maybe they don't have friends, because incels, they don't have friends too. They're lonely. See, like that. See, this is why I say these guys mostly they're kind of atheists. See, look, the atheists also hurt the society, like they hurt themselves and they make the world worse.
Yeah.
See, because they need, word faith, because their faith by themselves in this world right now, this period of time, is dark. So yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Users, when they're lashing out in anger, might make jokes about sexual violence. I wouldn't paint the server as something too serious. A lot of this is just people just having like fun social interaction, fun banter.
In the 20 minutes we spent looking at the chat, we saw Nazi symbols, racial slurs, and unsurprisingly, hate towards women.
This is an example of an incel
They
and
have
a
a whole
female
group.
beefing with each other. The female said, "Y'all are boring," and this incel responded in anger.
You wanna read the message?
No. This server has been taken down around 10 times, but those takedowns have not really had a dent on its popularity.
It's hard to know how many incels exist, especially when they connect in private servers like this one. On the most popular forum, there are millions of visits each year.
What is
By
this
some
site?
estimates, at the very least, there are thousands of dedicated members worldwide.
I do blame women to a significant extent for why we have so many men single, depressed, lonely. There may be definitely elements of misogyny in the community. It's only reactive to being unable to get with females. It would probably dissipate if a female showed interest in them. What board are you browsing?
G.
We later catch up with the rest of the group in the park.
See, look, I don't know if they're atheists or not.
Yeah.
If they are, I think most likely. When you're atheist, you don't have like God, right?
Yeah, that's
Because
pretty-
look, a religious person, first thing is God, all right? And
not
then,
about this world.
yeah,
with their
the
views.
first thing's God. Look,
Yeah.
once you're with God, and then everything starts to take place, and then because the whole I don't I don't go out and chase. I don't do that.
approve or acceptance.
yeah,
from
like
the people.
I
Yeah.
just look, if it doesn't happen, then
Just-
I don't care. Like, look, these guys care. I
So
think that
much,
would be
yeah.
a problem because
Yeah.
look, this is just the way how life is.
Yeah.
And you gotta go through it. Look, like there's gonna be hard times, we know that, and then there's gonna be easy times as well. And then, because life's not easy and it's hard. I feel like these guys are just overthinking, and like they're saying too much stuff. They're talking about like a lot on females, which
Yeah,
is
like-
a really bad thing because they're just thinking about that, and that's not the whole point of life.
Yeah.
Like the whole point of life is the God, and then after the God, is the family. So you have
Yeah,
to put
family,
first
yeah.
God. Like the atheist people, they can't do that because they don't believe in
Yeah,
God.
and they don't. Their beliefs and their faith
Yeah.
is pretty weak compared.
Yeah,
to
because I
the-
feel look, there's 100%.
like these incels. They say that's it. I have no hope.
Yeah.
It is what it is. No,
yeah, it makes
like,
no sense. Like,
there's light in the tunnel.
see,
You
look,
have to
and
find
then
the light.
Some people won't like when I say this. Like, if you don't get no one, like let's say the rest of your life,
Yeah.
you get no one, right? Then so be it. I know. Look, it's gonna hurt your feelings. Like for me, if that happens to me, I say okay, whatever. I don't care. It's just that's the way how
Yeah,
it goes.
That's just like me. Like you never know. Like to me, like when I see this, it's like, yeah, I like this, but then I realize, think about it. Look, people need to think about this. Having a relationship is not how you see it. To me, it's like kind of work.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this. They look at me, right? I'm chilling, doing my thing. Look at this. You have to keep going this relationship. It's like work. You have to put in the effort. Like this. What if I got a girlfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't text her. She get mad. Why don't you text me? Why don't you talk to me? They say, oh, my bad, I didn't do my part. See, you had to do your part, and she do her part. See, it's work. To me, like I can't do that right now because I don't need no attention from no one. See, look, giving attention from other people, and you're not focused on yourself and your goals, you will lose it because then you have to rely on someone else, right? So these guys need to have faith, right? They have no faith, no hope. They think like everything it is what it is. That's what I thought before, but you need to find the light on the very dark tunnel.
They're in their late teens and early 20s.
And mostly
Most
they're
of
Gen
them
Z, of
haven't given
course.
us their real names. After a month of speaking online, they've agreed to meet with us in person to explain a bit more about who they are.
But this
They agree to chat over
video better
lunch
record.
on the
I
condition
beg.
that their faces are blurred.
Is anyone here dating?
No.
No. Definitely. I wouldn't be here. No.
If you're dating, then you're not an incel. So.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that hard line?
If
If you can date, chances are you can have sex.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make
Dude, nah, bro. Come
Like
on,
if you're
man.
talking about going on dates, I think you can go on dates and be incel.
I'm more hardline in my definition.
Some allude to a common incel belief. They call it the black pill. It's the idea that
Yep.
women will only ever go for physically attractive men, that they've lost the genetic lottery, and their situation is hopeless.
Do your parents know that you're an incel?
No. My dad's like asked me when am I going to get a girlfriend or whatever. I feel like my mum knows I'm a loser.
Are you all studying at uni at the moment?
No, I'm working.
No, I'm at uni.
I'm studying, kind of, yeah.
It's mostly just STEM subjects.
Yeah, no incel's doing like social work or something.
And why do you think it's those kind of jobs?
You don't have to talk to people, you can just focus on ideas and stuff.
Yeah, I said I haven't spoken to an IRL void in 3 years. And that's partially because I do a STEM degree. Like, I've never been paired with a female. Thank f***. If I did, I'd probably just walk out.
Dang.
I
Going
wanted
to
to
be
know what
hatred over a
direction the
female
incel
like that?
movement was
What
headed
would they
in.
do to
So
you,
I
bro?
sat down with a researcher who spent 18
I've never
months
seen this
looking
before,
at the
these
largest
men like
incel
this.
forum
Dang.
on the internet.
We gathered over 1 million posts from just over a year of activity on the forum.
He found the number of visits were growing slowly and posts were getting more extreme. We asked him to read some out.
So this one is called Women Peak at 12. Who in their right mind would prefer a 22-year-old roastie to this? And they've got an image of a 12-year-old child. National Socialist Germany.
Bro, come
is the
on,
best
don't do
country
that.
For incels, women are designed to be raped. Males have a
See,
sufficient strength of
Yeah,
mind
like
to
these are guys.
Yeah.
These are atheist
All
type.
type
You can
people.
tell
Women.
how they
Yeah.
write. It's
Yeah.
kind of like an atheist
In the
mindset.
most popular forum, about half of its members are Americans and Brits, but there are also Australians in there too. The group we've spoken to have never expressed any of these thoughts to us. Callum says that people who end up in these spaces tend to be unemployed, have mental health vulnerabilities, and are insecure about their looks.
Many users claim to be
Dang, the
neurodivergent.
devil got their
Unfortunately, one of the
butthole on.
answers they're getting
Dang,
are
that's
that
nasty.
women are to blame
'Cause
for all this, and it just sort of breeds this toxic, violent rage towards women that's really dangerous.
But not all incels hate women and subscribe to the extreme end of
Like,
things. Some go to great lengths to attract them.
I am making some gains.
For Raymond, he's hoping the gym is the answer. In YouTube videos, he talks about his journey to self-improvement. And so far, he's had half a
you need
million
to get rid of
views.
those things in the
Hey guys,
back.
what's up? Decline here. I am 30 and still alone.
You don't look dirty to me.
We're about an hour
You
out of
think he looks
Melbourne
dirty?
and meet Raymond.
You look
To
like-
me, you look
I
like
go to the gym
25.
Yeah.
6 days a week. I want to build a good amount of muscle and get lean and shredded. It seems that a lot of people have been successful with that. I still haven't had a successful one-on-one encounter with a girl.
Why do you think you've not had much success with women?
Firstly, I'm a very small guy, like 6-foot guys are a lot more successful. I don't know how to talk to women or anyone.
Up until now, most of the incels that we'd spoken to were virgins. But that's not the case with Raymond.
It has been some time since I had any sexual encounter that was not paid. I met some couples for threesomes, MMF threesomes, and I found them not really fulfilling. Everybody has those same desires to want to feel desired and wanted and loved. I don't subscribe to a lot of the common views of, say, black pill incels. Like, not everything is determined by your genes. These groups, I feel, have kind of hijacked the term.
Raymond is hoping to have changed his luck with women by his mid-30s.
If I haven't succeeded, I'll probably start focusing on other things, maybe just enjoying my life and just rotting, as I say. I'll go back to my video games, start watching anime again, and maybe get a job.
He's still not
Tom
job,
says
See,
he's no longer involved.
Oh man,
Like, he was going on the right path. Like, if it doesn't happen,
Yeah.
and then he kind of went downhill when he say play video games,
Yeah, that's
watch
not-
anime. See, look, because look, what if, who knows, a miracle happens? You're not even trying no more.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, like, a girl pop up, and like, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know when stuff like that is gonna happen.
Mhm.
But like I said, like, if it doesn't happen, then you have to move on
Move
already.
on,
Like,
yeah.
it's already over. Like, these guys, like, I don't know. I
This
think
group,
his chat
yeah,
group,
is way
they're just hating on women. Look, I get it. The women are like some toxic. These new, what's it called, modern women.
That's the feminists.
Yeah, they're they're
Evil,
annoying,
and they're
but
evil.
like, come on, like, you guys also
No.
are in the wrong
and,
as
and
well.
also too, look, like, they're kind of sad, I feel like, because look, they think women don't want them. Look at this. I want to ask them this. Like, if I want to motivate these, I'll be like this. You know that we're men. We're still superior than women. Look, think of that. I was ask them this. Women are weaker than men. Everything. I'm sorry. It's the facts. I say, why you should feel sad over a female that was supposed to be second. And,
She is second.
Yeah, she is second, right? And you're the number one by the image of God. If the atheists say, oh, no. See, but it's facts. It's proven right there. This is a man's world. Everything in this world, think about these guys need to think about everything in this world they create was created by men. And you know what's crazy? Those men was not focused on women. They were creating society, because when they hold their lust, to control their lust, they had ideas what they got to do. Because they say that when you're not lusting people, your mind is like now like free from that, and now you can like do your plans, your visions, and that's what these people back in the days. That's why they made this world nowadays. Because if they would have been this reckless world. If lust would have controlled this world, but no, they did their part. And now in this society, they're going to look at it and say, bro, what's going on? They'll be like, we made this for you guys to make it easy, and you guys are ruining it. You know why? Back then, those guys they had faith, mostly. They were mostly backed in religion at the time, these people, right? Now, atheists. Look, think about it. How can this world can build strong with atheists thinking like culture, climate changing, all that stuff?
Because
it's not going to work. It's going to be corruption.
Look, yes, I get people. There was people back then as well who didn't believe in God.
Yeah, but now it's more.
But this atheist movement
is worse.
Went up really high when science,
the evolution,
when people start beginning with the science bull crap. Like, we have a video on science already. When people start turning away from religion, they think they're like, okay, science is smarter now because it's facts. We have evidence and all this. And then I feel like that's where the decline happened. They look. These guys probably care about, like, they said, what's it called? 6 foot guy, get everyone.
Delusional mindset. Yeah.
See, look,
think about others. That means you don't love yourself, bro.
If you want a woman, right?
You gotta love yourself first.
Yes, you gotta love yourself first.
Love how accept your face, accept your everything that God gives you.
Yeah.
You can't control nothing.
And then
from
look,
it.
These guys who say, "Oh, it's impossible," and then they say, "I'm sure, like 5'5", whatever."
I see short guys having a girlfriend. It's not.
Yeah,
that's not.
That means you guys are probably looking for the wrong woman.
Yeah, the Jezebels, the succubus.
These guys
are
probably
blinded by
want the wrong woman.
Yeah. They're all blinded by
Yeah,
lust.
because it's they have all this
Yeah.
nice body, whatever.
But it's lust.
Yeah,
They
all
don't see
that,
the
'cause
real.
they look at the body, they
But not
don't
the
look
soul.
at their
The soul.
the soul. And because if they see a photo, they're like, oh, look how pretty she is. Oh, she look beautiful.
Yeah, like
but
me.
then
Yeah.
if let's say they meet and
Yeah.
they talk,
Yeah,
and then she's kind of
yeah, the truth comes out. Like, to me, as a people who control their lust, they will see it easily because they like say, okay, she dressed nice, but they say I already can judge just by telling her she's already corruption without before meeting her, because you control your lust. Beauty doesn't phase you no more. All right, the only one that phases you is those Christian women, those godly women. So let's get into this video. We'll be done anyways.
In running the server, but he's still given up on the idea of ever being in a relationship.
I'm rather content now. It's just sort of like a huge gaping hole in your life and fitting into society, I guess. Having bleak views affects my mental health and many other incels' mental health by making us much less caring about our future prospects. The community is really the only reason why I stay, and as the situation for young men continues to get worse, it is inevitable that subgroups like incels will grow.
In the next part of our investigation, we look at how much of this online hate can spill out into the real world.
A man obsessed with guns. With an online history of misogyny.
Killed his mother and 4 others.
Having all these violent fantasies, constantly thinking about it, rape, violence, murder.
And
Like, this
their
can
only
make
goal
you a
with me
violent
was
person,
to
alright?
acquire some kind of
Broken.
sexual encounter.
So yeah, so that's the video for today, guys. So yeah, guys, see, guys, always have God on your side. He's there to help you, because you can't do this by yourself, because people, they're just lost, okay? They need guidance. See that word, guidance, from the truth. The word truth about society, all right? And, someone did that. It was the name of Jesus Christ. He came here, fulfilled the new, right? The Old Testament.
I mean, these guys, atheists.
I feel bad for them.
They're
Look, I'm kind of sad. Like, what? How can I? Like, if I was them, how can I live my life with no God? How can I view my life like that? I never
look.
That's so weird to me.
The problem is, one, the evidence bullcrap they don't like.
Yeah.
2, they think it's a fake story. 3, they want 3, they say, even if there's some people said, if God actually show himself to me, they say I still won't worship him, because he doesn't accept what God says, what the Bible says, all that. The atheists don't accept it because it's part of their ideology. They don't want that. And then they're like, oh, no, screw that. And then they go their own path. And then, we get stuff like this.
Yeah, and also the incels. I have a problem with them. Like, I was in the black pill only for a month, and then I got out. Thank God. See, Christ saved me from that pit. Like, I was there, and I didn't like it because they were talking about, oh, you have to be good face. Look, what's crazy? I thought I had an ugly face. I thought I had an ugly face. Right, so I did. I created Tinder, whatever thing. I got a lot of matches. Say, why did I think I have an ugly face? And then I say, no. I say I'm not ugly. There's no way. Because look, I feel like these guys watch pornography because they do. They're hypocrites. They do. They say, okay, look. Think about it. I know they do because look, they say, oh, they hate women, but why they want women though? You know what they do when they don't want women? Okay, it's the easy way out. Okay, I can't see a woman nudes. Okay, let's just watch in the internet. I know they're lying. They actually see it. I'm not lying. This is facts because they're desperate. They're really desperate.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because that's the whole point. Yeah. Look, it's like one night stand.
Yeah,
like that's it. Now
you don't love the person. Yeah,
you don't even know her name. Maybe you forgot everyone's name.
They're gonna feel dead inside in their hearts, man. It's gonna be nasty. So yeah, guys, I hope young men's, definitely Gen Z. It's mostly Gen Z. Gen Z, the worst generation
so far.
The next one's the alpha. Yeah, Gen Z needs to step it up. We need morals, traditional back in society. If not, the world is getting worse and worse until, you know, the end times and everything is going to get nasty. Okay. So yeah, guys, that'll be the video.
Just better record.
Yeah, better record. And we see you in the next one. It'll be a podcast. Peace out.